Super Set Kid, aka Mr. Get Your Tank Top Ready. Come you find people today to talk about some shoes. My boy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Boy, this a hell of a week, ain't it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man.
It's a hell of a week. So, me and my boy been talking, right? As y'all know, my boy, he got the Diamond Turf ones in the Orchid colorway.
Say it again.
Orchid colorway.
There we go.
We ain't gonna call it by no other name.
Right.
Message.
And it dawned on us, we got two bangers coming out back to back this week, boy.
Yes, sir.
Now, we're recording this on a Sunday.
Yes, sir.
What's today's date?
Today's date is May the 18th.
18th. They saying on May the what? 23rd. We about to get this prototype Diamond Turf 1.
Right.
A shoe which you talked about way back in January.
Man, I'm telling you.
January, we'll put a clip up here for y'all in case y'all think we playing this bit up since January.
If you go back to 92, like you and all of y'all can do this. Go back to 92 when Dion, we knew he was with Nike, but this shoe hadn't come out yet because this is 93.
Yeah.
They had prototypes of this shoe. He was wearing different stuff. It's a shoe like this, a cleat, all white, little hits of black, little hits of red. Even that would probably be something, but I think.
And now it's about to come to fruition, my boy.
Man, but you know what? I couldn't believe that, man.
Me either,
I
boy.
couldn't believe that. And I'm like, I don't talk about ideas and I don't talk about being the first. But man, I talked about that because the topic at hand was I felt like they were sitting on some money.
Yeah, you said they were sitting on some money. You said that.
With that particular shoe. And judging by the way the early ones kind of flying out of there, I might have been right about it. And I think somebody with a bigger platform started talking about the shoe after that. But I had no idea at that particular time that shoe was going to actually come out. But it obviously
nobody did.
Yeah, obviously it was something because I mean it was quick. It was like a month or two after we talked about it.
About a good 2 months after that.
But you know what though? The crazy part about it is the packaging. When we talked about that Falcon Diamond Turf with the release, and I talked about, man, it should have came with the box, the orange box, and
that's the purest. You did say that. You did.
But this one is coming, even though it's an aged box. Did y'all see the packaging on that?
Bro,
man,
bro, I'm in love, man.
But see, you know what though? I know that's a shoe we've never gotten to see it.
Nope.
And the colorway on it, man, to me, it does look like an Atlanta Falcon shoe, but it looked like a Georgia Bulldog shoe too.
Say it again.
Say it again. Say it again.
It looked like that Georgia Bulldog shoe. I was like, bro, you get that with a Champ Bailey, a throwback Champ Bailey jersey, bro, you all the way in the game. Yeah.
All I'm gonna say is this right here.
Yeah.
Nike, y'all did it, my boy.
It looks like it's made I can't wait to get it in hand.
It looked like the quality there. I just need all y'all people, y'all hype beasts. I need y'all to let it sit.
Yeah, come on.
I need y'all to let this sit still. This belong to me.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell y'all.
Yeah.
It's not many shoes, and y'all know this. I wear my shoes. It's not many shoes that I'm here to tell you straight off the gate. I'm not gonna wear this shoe.
What?
I'm not going to wear this shoe because they put this shoe together so well that it's going to be a shoe that will always be in the man cave.
It's gonna be timeless.
This shoe, I don't think, and y'all can say whatever you want. They might come out with some other colorways. They'll say some crazy shit. They might come out with some other colorways of this shoe.
Prototype?
Yeah.
Okay.
But this particular shoe, with the sample tag, the confidential, his itinerary, and all that on it, I would not wear this shoe.
And the itinerary is about the double play.
Yeah, the double play by him going, two sports and
day.
everything.
Yeah,
we know the details on that. And for the ones who don't know, for a lot of y'all do Google it.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to wear this shoe. This shoe will be a shoe that you're gonna always see in a man cave. I have somewhere on display. Because this is a shoe, it's like something that you don't supposed to have to me. And they present it like it's something you're supposed to have.
Yeah.
They didn't just throw this to us in one of these boxes like this.
Right.
No, they giving it to us in an OG looking scratched up box with the old Dion, where the curl was dry and it looked like it's wet. You know what I'm talking about? The shades on.
Right.
The getting out the helicopter.
Right.
The 2421, the confidential, the sample tag. Right. Listen, I don't know if y'all ever seen them sample tags. I've seen them before.
Right.
Long time ago. Like we talking about sporting good places. We had a place called Bulldog Sporting Goods, and they always got them sample shoes. That was a $9.5. They always got it. I've seen those sample tags. Like Nike, you did your thing, my boy.
Yeah.
This is almost to me. This is to me. This is like that lost and found Chicago one. The details.
There you go. Yeah,
that's what this is right here to the football people.
I didn't think about that.
This is that lost and found.
That's a great
Jordan one with the receipt ticket and all.
That's great.
That's what this is right here.
That's great. That's great.
And I'm gonna tell you, I got to have it.
That's great. Yeah. No, I'm with you on that.
I got to have it. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'll be willing to go without a certain shoe to get this shoe. And I know y'all gonna say, man, he tripping. Mark my words. And I own a 2016 pair. I'd be willing to go without the white cement 4 for this shoe.
Shit.
What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about, huh?
Must be out of your goddamn mind.
Book it. Book it.
Yeah.
And I know people can say whatever, but that's the thing about it. Certain shoes move me.
Yeah.
You know how it is. Yeah. Just like the up-tempos move me. Absolutely. Even they ain't moved me like this shoe right here.
Dang.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Now the only shoe I compare to this shoe is the Falcons Diamond Turf.
Right. Now, okay. Now, because we still got to touch on some more things with that prototype. Mm-hmm. But speaking of that Falcons Diamond Turf, all right. Yeah. So the prototype is the rough draft.
It's the rough draft.
All right. The Falcons Diamond Turf is the final copy, the revised copy. So if you look at them, if I had one in this hand, one in that hand, do you like now that you see the prototype, you still prefer that?
I prefer the final copy.
Okay. All right. Yeah,
I prefer the prototype. It's like the Tinkle 3 with the check and all that.
That part. Yeah,
right. So it's nice.
Right.
And I can see how we would have rocked that back in the day.
Right.
But it's just some about. Let me say it like this. It ain't too many times you hear me say this word. The Diamond Turf Falcons, when it came out, it just said class.
It's different, yeah, man.
It said that all your other shoes is here, but I'm right there.
Man.
You get where I'm coming from?
Yeah, man. You know what though? At some point, because we ain't done with these Deons by far. There's so much other stuff down the road. I was gonna give. I'm not gonna say it now, but I'm gonna give a comparison for the people of two shoes I got dead stock right now. I'm gonna give a comparison for the people, and we're gonna let them choose. That great debate from '93, we're gonna bring that to y'all. So we're gonna do that down the road.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
So
I'm
gonna see if people would still make the same decision today, and I think they would. That's just my personal opinion. But I think one of the things talking about this prototype back to that that you pointed out to me that I didn't pay no attention to when we were talking about. Well, first of all, I remember when it first hit, probably about like a week or two later, you was like, hey man, I gotta have these prototypes, my boy. Like you started feeling it back then. I was like, I was still on the fence, but I think the more I started seeing, I said, okay, yeah, I gotta get it. Because I think the two things that were kind of throwing me off was that check, which is what was on his feet when I saw him with the prototype on, but then that check on the side and that Nike across the strap. You know how you like on the Trainer SC, you prefer the Nike the word versus that swoosh? Yeah. It's like that the other way around on that shoe.
You didn't like the Nike?
Not that I didn't like it. It just, I'm so used to seeing it without it. You know, it's just different seeing it there. You know what I'm saying?
I can feel it. And this just me. And anybody at Nike, if anybody get this video, any of y'all big shoe tubers, don't pretend like you don't watch it. If anybody, I'm thinking the reason why they went with the swoosh as opposed to the Nike, because the Huarache trainer got Nike written in front.
Right.
So they wanted to make it look different because, like you say, he in a commercial wearing the Huarache trainer.
Yes.
So now his shoe, it doesn't look the same. So that, because that Nike on that Huarache trainer sit out, it's a big deal.
It does.
So if they got this shoe with the Nike, you know, like now you just copying off that. So
it does.
Go with the swoosh.
But again, I'm gonna pull it out real quick because on the side,
Yeah.
They put it there. They found a way to sneak it
They
in.
did. Because it made such a big difference. Quick, take it out. Let them see him. Let them see it. That is a real big deal with that Nike on the side right
They
now.
found a way to sneak it in. They sure did. Versus having it here, they put it there.
They just snuck it in.
I felt like, you know, that was their way, because if you go back to the Huarache that you're talking about, it's on the strap, but it don't have it on the side.
No, on the side. We talking about that.
Yeah. So I was like, man, they knew what they were. I think I agree with you 110% that when this shoe was produced, it had that Huarache in mind. Like, okay, how can we improve it? You know what I'm saying? How can we make it better? You know, I think that was. Now you just created two Titans at that particular point.
You did.
You know what I'm saying? Bam,
you
bam.
did.
You know what I mean? 92 version, 93 version. So, yeah, man. I think the closer I get to it now, I don't think I can go without that white cement. But I don't think I can go without either one.
You know why? Let me tell you something. I ain't necessarily saying like I will, because I'm probably going to end up getting. Especially we'll get into the white cement here now. Let's transition over to white cement.
Yeah.
Man, they saying that white cement gonna have 300,000 pounds.
Yeah.
So, so y'all remember I said you won't be able to get this shoe, right?
You did.
But
you did.
You got to complete the sentence, bro. Remember what I said? I said unless Nike all of a sudden do that flip-flop
You said that
and
too.
produce a bunch of
said
them
that
because
too.
they see the hype that's going on and make everybody happy.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this, right? Because y'all, I know everybody think they smart, but they got some very smart people in Nike. For all the people think you want to work at Nike, they got some very smart people there. Were they smart enough to say in the beginning of the year, let's make our shoes limited, and then on the back end, let's produce more. That way we'll have a hype already going, and then we could just ride that wave out.
Right.
Think about it.
Right.
300,000 white cements, but you only had 60,000 black metallic 5.
Yeah, that was a little. I didn't get that.
Think about this now.
Yeah.
300,000, right?
Yeah.
So it's a good chance that we'll be able to get this shoe now.
Right.
Guess, because like I said, if it's 300,000 pounds, now the resellers are pissed.
Message.
Yeah.
Get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now the resellers pissed because now they don't have this limited shoe that they think they can use to get $400 or $500 for.
Right.
So now they $400-500 because the shoe gonna average what, $225?
Something like that.
Okay, so now they gonna get it $250. So they gonna make $25 off of it now.
Right.
Now imagine they still had this shoe at 50,000-60,000 pounds. They'll easily get $400, $450 for this shoe.
Especially with the way they're doing it, because I think that is going back to what I talked about when we first started getting shoes back in 15 and 16, or how they was trying with the Nike Air and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. They giving us Nike Air, but they giving us like
quality.
Yeah, that 99
they really trying
back. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. This cement for is going to be different than what we've gotten before. Like I said, I own the 16 and I own the 12, which I'm sure we're going to,
We'll do a comparison. I told somebody in my comments, we'll do a comparison because we got the 12, the 16, and now we'll have the 20. We had the 25.
Yeah,
between both of us, one of us gonna get it.
Something. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, one of us gonna have it.
So I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to both of them. I'm looking forward to what we got down the road. And I like I said, I'm having questions too with some things, and we don't necessarily have to get into it. What's coming out later down the road, like this year in 25?
It's a lot coming out.
It's a whole lot. I was thinking about this earlier because I thought about them 8s. I think
Aqua 8?
Both of them, the Aqua 8 and the Bugs Bunny.
Well, I ain't thinking about no Bugs Bunny.
I know you might not be, but the thing is, okay, the playoffs just came out. What, 23?
Yeah.
The black ones. Mm-hmm. So if you give us those later down the road this year, all right. So that's a complete OG set between 23 and 25.
Yeah. So
a lot of the shoes in that era, because we're at the 30th anniversary of what this year, or the 35th anniversary of 5s, right?
Yes.
So
1990, yeah.
6s next year, 7s the year after that, 8s.
Because we definitely 6. They already said the infrared set's gonna be out next year.
So I'm saying, so so we talking 28. All right, if everything comes out between 23 and 25 from an OG standpoint for that 8, what will you have in 28 to give us? So that's what made me think about some of the things you said. Are we kind of getting near the end of this thing? Or they want to push everything out before it's all said and done?
I think we getting near the finish line, unless they get a bunch of new sneaker people. I think because at the end of the day, people like you and I and a lot of y'all out here, man. One thing I'm gonna tell you, IG taught me. IG teach you real quick. You ain't as special as you thought you were.
Right.
Message.
For sure.
For real, it's a lot of people got a lot of shoes.
lot of
I
stuff,
got a
yeah.
lot of shoes, but I
Yeah.
see it's a lot of people got a lot of damn shoes.
Oh,
boy.
yeah. Oh,
And I mean, at some point, we pretty much get, like I tell y'all, I don't care who you think you are. You only got maybe 150, 200 shoes that you really, really want.
That you want, right.
When you start getting past that, you just get stuff just because. Let's call it what it is.
Yeah.
Let's just be real. I can probably name right now, like you can, probably a few shoes you can go without that you actually ain't got, right?
I wish I wouldn't have got.
You know what I mean? We go through those phases. So that's just where I'm at right now for us, like with shoes. I think this is my thing. I think right now it's nobody, you don't want to hear it. That's why Ant-Man playing the way he playing and everybody like his shoes is important. Because the torch is being passed.
Absolutely.
Asia shoes selling out the first 3 minutes. Hell, I done bought it for my lady. I mean,
Speaking of that, dude, I rode past Foot Locker the day she had the bus thing going on.
Yeah,
it was lined up from the front door down the damn street. I thought it was church because the church like right across. I said, man, why all these people lined up out here? I forgot she was here.
Yeah.
Bro, that and you know what though? That was awesome, man. It was big to see.
It
that.
was big.
Like, I wasn't in the line, but I thought that was dope.
and when she come out with some colors that matches her jersey, I'm gonna do the jersey and the shoes.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do the jersey shoe. Right now, I y'all know I ain't wearing no pink.
Never.
In case any of y'all don't know, he'll tell you I don't wear pink. Period.
Right.
Like I don't wear pink for nothing. I don't even put a pink polo on. So,
Right.
but when they come out, and I know they got the blue ones, but when they come out with something that's gonna be the color of the Aces or something, I'm definitely gonna rock with that, my boy.
Man, but you know what? I know we probably running down to the end of this thing, so I think I saw somebody ask for something because whatever we asked for it come out. So I'm gonna ask for something. I'm gonna use this moment to ask for something. So we got the Emerald Dion's coming. I think I saw. Well, I ain't gonna say I think. I know I saw a new colorway. Must be the one he had in his hand. I still want that Pro Bowl colorway. I'm like, yo, hey, you give us that prototype Pro Bowl colorway. And see, the Pro Bowl colorway had the primetime logo on it, the same that the prototype got. Pro Bowl colorway, and also, them ones they was playing around with when he was playing baseball in. The Black Falcon colorway.
Bro, that black you talking about don't mean nothing. That Pro Bowl.
The Pro
Bowl colorway come out. I'm gonna be honest with you. Might be a shoe me and you might not even get.
You think so?
Shit, yeah.
Man.
Pro Bowl colorways.
But you know what though? I don't think
We still, I don't know if you know it or not. We on the fence about this prototype.
You think
we
so?
still don't know if we gonna get it.
Yeah.
Because you gonna tell you what made me nervous about this prototype. You were able to get these shoes.
Right.
A lot of people showing the orchid colorway and the diamond turf.
Right.
Ain't too many people been showing that prototype, boy.
Yeah, they kind of keeping it under wraps.
Ain't too many people showing that prototype.
Yeah, true, but we know people got it though.
Yeah, but
we know people got it.
No one in my IG group has showed that they have that prototype. I've seen big people show that they got it.
Yeah.
I don't even think Web Tesla's even showed that one yet.
Now you know what? It's funny. I'm gonna tell you what though. I haven't seen D.
And the shoe coming out Friday though.
And I ain't seen D when he was showing off the shoes. He didn't have this one, or he didn't have the prototype. He might have had it. He just didn't show it. So I don't remember. I don't recall. Unless I'm wrong, let me know. But I don't recall him actually showing having the prototype or the orchid colorway in his
Mike got a point.
So I don't know, man.
I don't know.
But
That prototype made me a little nervous.
To whom it may concern.
To whom it concern.
I need that doggone Pro Bowl. And you know what? It's going to open up doors because I know that the Diamond Turf 2 is supposed to be making a return.
They next year. They are next year.
So it's a Pro Bowl colorway of that shoe that they're sitting on. They could probably produce for that one. And please, I need that black and freshwater colorway shoe of that. I mean, I've never had that one. I really would love that one. Matter of fact, lead with that one if you can. So, but yeah, man, it's so much, and I'm excited about it. I think that, and this is where the fun is. Like you said, we on the fence. I don't know. So
it's fun though.
It's part of it, just the chase.
Get a little nervous now, bro.
Yeah, I mean, ain't nothing to be nervous about,
No, I'm nervous.
We like you say, like when we talk about coaching, man, you done put in the work all week.
You done put in that work all week, man. They trying to execute.
Yes.
Yeah, boy, but this Friday and we is Sunday right now, so You know, time will tell, boy.
Yeah,
time
man.
definitely gonna tell on this one right here. But guess what? Leave some comments, man. Tell us what y'all think about these prototype diamond turfs coming out, and what y'all think about these white cement folds.
yeah,
When these white cement folds come, y'all already know. We're gonna do the comparison. Go ahead.
And please, man, for people getting the cement folds, if you see somebody with a tag on their shoe, it's because they're OG.
Stop.
Leave them people alone, man.
That's another. Listen.
Leave them people alone.
No.
OGs.
I was about to close this out.
My bad. I'm sorry.
I was about to close this out because I gotta get this straight. Y'all heard this here first, okay? Don't call me uncle. Y'all call me granddaddy. Shit, my bro got grandchildren.
Oh Lord.
All right, listen up, Mike. We wore our tags on our shoes back then when they were new. Okay? So y'all gotta understand back then, it's just like taking your hat and turning it. People are always coming up with some different styles.
Right.
Y'all gotta understand, when somebody spend $110 on some shoes, you want everything that come with it.
Absolutely.
Meaning you gonna show it all.
Absolutely.
I remember y'all was out here wearing StockX tags. You know what I mean? So we wore the Nike Air tags, and the truth be told, what they don't tell y'all this, the tag only stayed on the shoe maybe a week, no more than 2 weeks at the tops. Because by then your shoes be looking old and then you take it off. But everybody wore their tag in the beginning, man, because it was just the thing to do. It was another thing of a status symbol.
Absolutely.
Guess what? Nike didn't put tags on every shoe. They put tags on the shoes that was really those shoes, the ones that was like that. That's the reason why we wore tags. So if you see an older person wearing tags, a la me, because you know I wear my tags on my shoe, leave us alone. We just living our time.
Man, that tag was special because it's something floating around with Will Smith and Cindy Crawford. Like, they kind of showing Jordans, and he was getting ready to say something about the tag, and she pulled it out and showed it to him. That's how serious it was. And this is 1990 something or 90.
Always understand that was a serious status symbol and a real flex.
Absolutely.
Nike didn't put tags on all their shoes back then, especially not them knockdowns.
My bad, I ain't even laugh.
They put
I tried to keep a
tags
straight face
on their shoes that had real status, that was like signature shoe, like a big time shoe. Just keep that in mind. That's the reason why you'll see older people wear tags. But always remember over here, we keep the body tight, feet right. Later.